Many potential buyers sees properties that they like and they don't know what to do once they see the property. Some might even feel like, okay, let me observe the market and let me see, okay, maybe the price of this particular property will come down. Which of course not, it will not come down because real estate is something that appreciates in value every day. So it rarely depreciates. Once you find a property that you actually like or you are ready to buy a property, the very first thing is to actually reach out to a realtor or a real estate agency company, a verified one at that. Because some buyers might think that they don't need the service of a realtor. But the truth is, realtors save you from a lot of stress and they are professionals. Professionals mean they know what they are doing. They can guide you through the steps of buying the properties and walk through with you along the journey. So it won't be you alone or you alone with the seller. And sellers sometimes all they mostly do care about is just their money. So you need the service of a realtor to guide you through the process and also advise you through the process. So the very first thing to do is to get a very good realtor or a reputable real estate company or reputable real estate agent to work with. Second, you find the property. The realtor send you the properties. You go on an inspection. A physical inspection is very, very important. Not because you don't trust the realtor you are working with, but because there are some stuff that the realtors might not see at a glance while taking the property viewing, the pictures and everything. But during the inspection, you take your time together with the realtor and you are able to pinpoint some finishing touches of some houses. Might be like work. And also to ascertain, does the property actually did exist? Not like they are marketing what does not exist for you. And you know, money making is not easy for you to now spend the money on something that is not real. So once you've done the physical verification, then very next thing is to, of course, you negotiate for prices by sending offer letter and the likes, which your realtor will help you out through the process. And then once the offer has been accepted, that is, you already come into an agreement of the amount between the buyer and the seller. The next thing, which is the most important part of it, is for you to work along with your lawyer for the verification of the properties. The verification of the properties is very important because you have to do due diligence before you put your money on properties. Some first time house buyers make this mistake. That is why investment money put in buying properties at times goes to waste. So the very first thing after you've done all this is your due diligence is very important. This will save you the stress and also the future pain that might come from you not doing what you are supposed to do, the future stress. Ensure the property has for a building, ensure it has a building approval. The building approval is the number one thing. Some will say, okay, it's still in process, this, that. I would not advise you to put your money into that because the in Lagos State today, the period of getting it approved might take a while, and the authorities will not even tell you that they are the reason delaying it from coming out. Then they just demolish the house. So the best is to check the building approval, then the governor's consent, because any property that the governor consent is not also out on is called like is tagged illegal. That's just it. Those two documents are very important and ensure that it's not on a government acquired land or whatsoever. And then seal of oath might also be important. Though seal of oath improves the value of a property and you can only own it for 99 years, but you can still be covered if you don't have a seal of oath for some time. So once you are done with the verification and all that, the next thing is to do a physical meeting with the buyer and the seller, then you close the deal. The whole stress of okay, I'll get back to you, or ghosting agents, it's not fair. I will not lie, it can be so emotionally draining. But you just have to you see the property that you like, right? Then the next thing, once everything is done, everything is checked, is to make payments, close the deal. Then after you've gotten your properties, what are expected of you? We are going to be talking about that in our next video. I remain your best realtor in town. In case you are in need of a realtor, number one realtor here in Lagos State, to walk you through all this process that I mentioned, Aish Properties Limited, we are your number one go-to real estate agencies for all of this. And I, Aisha Oluwakemi, I remain your number one realtor. Bye. See you in my next video.